Welcome back, how are you all doing? Welcome to the channel. Here we are again, we're going out fishing. I'm actually fishing tonight with Disco Dan. Now I'm here first. Dan has to do some family errands, but I will wait for him because he's only ever been here with me once before. This is a mark that I've been fishing for about 15 years now. It's a very, very dangerous local rock mark here in Anglesey. I don't really know anybody else that fishes this mark. I know a couple of lads that go close to it, but I don't know anybody that actually goes on to this mark. It's really a big climb. It's a long walk. And this is one of the reasons why I don't sort of advertise where I am, because I don't want somebody to follow off the back of me and get hurt. But what I'm going to do tonight, guys and girls, is I am going to try and do some footage of the get down. That's right, I'm going to show you where I go and one of the reasons why I don't publicise. It's not because I don't want people to catch fish. I want to see everybody succeed and catch plenty of fish, but it's because I don't want to see anybody get hurt off the back of following me. It's a gorgeous night, it's dry, it's cold, very cold. We've got a half moon, so it's going to be a pleasant night. The wind will be off our backs. There isn't much wind. It's gusting at about 12 to 15 miles an hour, but it will be off our backs. A lot of east in it. When the wind blows east, the fish bite least. But let's not hope so tonight. Now, I haven't been down on this mark at all in the last 6 months. It's one of them marks you have to have the conditions absolutely perfect. It's now coming up to 6 PM. Low water's 20 past 10. It's a low water mark. Fish it down to low, about 3 hours down, and then you can fish it to about 2 hours up until you get pushed off. I'm going to get my gear on, and we're going to wait for Disco. We'll get down there. Hopefully show you some of the footage of the get down. Here Disco pulls up now as I speak. So going to get my gear on and we'll get down there, we'll do some fishing. Thomas, good to go. Mae'n blod noson oer dan? Ha? Lovely night, Dan. Gorgeous. Red sky, shepherd's delight. It's quite a blaen, though. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. That's the first we've done. So, red sky in the morning means bad weather. Red sky at night means lovely day next day. Lovely cold day, I'd say. Anyway, fair groundswell, Dan. There's a fair groundswell. Should be alright though. Plenty of tide out there as well. Oh. No. We'll go on here. So we're now coming down the side of the hill and we're not quite to the cliff top as yet. Many a person would ask why would you go here? What's the attraction? Well, attraction number one is not many of anybody would come here. Only the crazy. Then you should carry mine in the load, I'm just going to show you guys. We're heading down there on that little rock. Right down there. Right down there. Whoop. Yeah, a bit of a groundswell. But we will be fine on this glorious night. Anyway, we're going to get down. Filming the get down isn't going to be easy, but we'll do a bit. Lawr hwnna fyna. Lawr fyna rhwng cefn y bwldas a lawr. A fel la. Follow my lead. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Iawn Dan? Iawn? Take time boy, take time. Halfway, halfway. Good swell on her Dan. She'll be alright, she's off our back so she's just dropping. See you Dan? Lose a few leads down there now, and we'll be a bit lighter coming back up. I'm going to leave this in the video as much as the get down as I put together, just so it shows the realistic time of get down. Well done. Take your time. Camouflage Stan, we're going to call him tonight. Take your time, boy. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. I have fished off these higher ledges on a bit of a big tide, but I have lost quite a few good fish doing so. So I tend now only to come here over low. And I tend to pick the conditions really carefully. For this next bit, guys and girls, I'm going to have to put you off because I need to make my way down this crevice here. Guys. Oh, too fat for this then?
Say nothing.
Oh, hey, cheeky son.
Whoa.
One set of gear down. Pass it out, Stan.
Oh, hold on.
we?
Oh. Yeah.
Down. Your rods. Een old box, kunnen we dan?
Ja.
Down we?
Oh.
Try off. Take time, boy, take time. Can't we? Take time, take time.
Yeah.
Huh?
What are you doing now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Special box, Got it, mate, got it. Well, both of my rods are out in the tide, hopefully screaming fish. Fish, 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 fish. Tonight, as always, my go-to all-round rods, my Evolution Match CTs. Well, the rods are out, we're fishing, we're at the bottom of the cliff. Little bit of a long intro tonight, due to I wanted to put into footage how I actually, some of the marks that I fished, should I say. Now, I've not named the mark, some of you might recognise some bits there, but if you do, that's great. Now, we're on Anglesey, and I know I don't get a lot of followings because I don't name my marks, but as you've seen from the get down there, how do you advise somebody when to go to these type of places? Now, there's loads of good easy fishing marks that are a lot more accessible than this type of mark, but this is my element. This is what I love doing. I love this type of adventure down the bottom of a cliff. Now, it's somewhere I know that isn't getting fished, and if it is, it's not getting fished regularly at all. Yes, you might get the boat anglers coming here, but you won't get the pressure, angler pressure. Now, I believe, just the same as any lake fishing, that a pressure on a mark can switch off the fishing just as much as a lake. I know the fish in the sea are more wild and they can do their own thing, but you do get resident fish, especially when it comes to big fish. You get resident fish that come and hold up in areas. If they're getting a lot of pressure, mishandled, or they're taking baits, getting lost, caught, put back, caught and kept, then that's angler pressure. The fish will move off. For example, Newry Promenade in Holyhead, during lockdown, when you were allowed to go 5 miles from home, fished its absolute crackers. Loads of huss, loads of doggies, strap congers, but as time's gone on, it's got more pressure. When the breakwater got closed to the public access to drive on, people went and fished off the Newry Promenade. It's still a great mark, but it gets a lot of pressure, so the fish have moved out or they've moved on. That's my theory. Maybe you won't agree with it, but I really strongly believe that pressured marks, fish, especially specimen fish, will move off. So that's one of the reasons I love coming to this type of mark. Now, I hope that answers, because I know there's going to be a few people watching this thinking, it's not worth it, what's the point? It might not be tonight, we may blank, but that's the reason. I know it's had no pressure. The other part of it I love is the adventure. Now, you may go to, I technically don't like to fish follow. So if I plan to go somewhere fishing tonight and I see a post on social media, somebody's been there and had a great night, that's fantastic. But I won't follow, I won't go there. And that's just me. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But I like to find the fish and work for the fish. And I want all the rewards to be mine. So that is the other reason why I like to fish this type of marks, is I know definitely nobody's been here in the last 2-3 weeks because the wind direction's been wrong. There will have been too much swell and it would have been too dangerous. And in the 15 plus years I've been fishing here, I've never come across other anglers here. And I used to tend to fish it a lot in the months of winter. I love coming around here in the summer, pollock fishing on the jigs, fantastic fun, and you get some great bass fishing. But it's just the unknown, what I call the unknown. Anything could turn up. I've had, over the years, I'm going to say the word, but I have had codling here. I've had good pollock here on bait like this, fishing for conger. I've had conger, massive conger, on and lost them. I've seen congers to over £20 landed here when I've brought friends. I've seen hush, dogfish, rockling. It's the unknown, and that's what I love about this sort of adventure. The trouble is when you're doing this type of video, when you come to this type of mark and you're doing this type of fishing, a lot of the time there isn't going to be a lot of fish. Now that's because you're fishing big baits, targeting big fish, so your options are slimmer. Now you can catch big fish on smaller baits, but we're specifically fishing big 8-0s here, 150 pound snoods, half mackerels, quarter mackerels, mackerel fillets with a squid on. We're fishing big fish baits in the hopes to find that something special. Now the rods are out, I've got a flask, I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and hopefully we'll bring you back with some fish. Something we are going to do tonight is, if you're new to the channel, I've come up with this idea of get to know the angler. Now tonight Dan wants to swing it back on me because I asked him a couple of weeks ago 5 questions, and now he wants to ask me a random number of questions, something that was said in telephone call today. So we will do that this evening. Don't ask me what he's going to ask me, it could be absolutely anything with Disco Dan. But we're down here, we're fishing, we'll hopefully see some fish. We'll do that, we'll do some baiting up demonstrations, we'll show you the rigs, and together, me, you and Dan will hopefully see some fish. If not, it was a long walk, a massive climb, and a waste of time. There's no such thing as a waste of time when you go fishing. Camera shy or just shy fish? I definitely reckon when that big old moon is up there, I do think and a flat sea, I think they're a bit shyer when they take the bait. So I had a couple of really decent pull downs on my left hand rod, and I mean proper good pull downs. Now I would say eel from the pull downs, but it's hard to say. Very shy bites. We'll leave it for a minute, see what happens, see if it comes back. But 3 or 4 good pull downs right down, but yeah, very shy, pulling on the bait. Right then, so we're going to do a bit of a baiting demonstration. Now this is a bait you don't, well, yeah, they do use it, but it's a very expensive bait to buy, and I really enjoy using it, is the octopus. Very smelly, lot of oil, or goo should I say, and very dirty bait to put on. Now I'm not going to put that on whole, but I've got 2 big Sakuma Mantas 8-0s there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off his head. Very smelly, dirty bait this to bait up with. Do it a better pair of scissors.
Tough.
Proper tough.
Fuck.
Bigger scissors for a bigger bait. We'll leave that for after. I find this can be a very good bait when the fishing can be slow sometimes, this bait will attract you a big conger eel or a huss. See that orange stuff there? The scent that comes out of that is something else. Very dirty bait. We want to chop that down the middle. Oh, that stinks, man. Chop that down the middle. Put that aside for after.
You see it? Oh,
Very, very, lot of scent, very smelly bait. And all I'm going to basically do, stick a hook in it. Very tough bait as well. So you're getting hammered by the strap eels. Sometimes a big tough old bait like this just sticks up the abuse by the small eels, lets the big ones get to it. And all I'm going to do is just strap that on there. Nothing pretty, it's not going to be cast a million miles. I'm going to go about 20 yards or so with this one. Not the best baiting demonstration because it's a very difficult, horrible stuff to bait up. Just going to cut that to give me plenty of, so the barb is there, showing very plentiful. Won't even be clipping this down to cast, it'll just be an overhead lob into the gully. That's about 30 foot deep at about 20 yards out. Oh, look at that. Oh, dirty bait. But it does work, Dan. Well, it sometimes can catch you some of them bigger fish, you know. Got some big eels, take this, some of my biggest eels. That in the top, that there is one proper gooey bait. Yummy! If I was a fish, I wouldn't eat that.
Nah. No?
No. Nothing there, Dan? Nothing there, boy?
Nothing there.
Fish, Dan? Yeah, I'll go down, mate. I'll go down. Dan's into the first fish, guys. Oh, gonna get down here now. Good fish, Dan, yeah? Take your time, boy, I'll go down. Yeah, good eel, big eel, Dan, big eel. First fish of the night, guys. Take your time, Dan, take your time. Yeah, the swell's alright, don't worry about swell. Big eel here, guys, big eel. There we go, Dan, cracker. Yeah, not as big as I thought. A good 10 pounder, Dan. Nice double anyway, I'll bring it up to you now, boy. Well done, Dan. Down the cliffs we are, boys. Come on, boyo! Well then, there we are. First fish of the night. Goes to disco. A lovely, lovely eel. Cracking eel, Dan. Happy?
Oh, yes.
Told you it was a good spot, yeah? Yeah.
Stuck on the scars, man.
Say again, mate.
Battle scars.
Battle scars here, where they've been rubbing in and out of the rocks and that, yeah? Yeah.
Oh, thank you, mate. Definitely.
Well done, boy. We'll get a couple of pictures and we'll get it back, yeah? Disco putting the eel back. Swearing, Disco on camera.
I'm scared of biting.
Just put it in that pool there, then it'll go with the swell.
Yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean. It's not big, whatever it is. It may be a doggy. Or am I lucky and is it that rockling that I'm after? That three-bearded rockling? That'd be nice. Oh, sure, it's come off then. No, it's there. Oh, wow. Done. It's a lot smaller than yours, boy. We haven't got a clue what that footage is going to be like, but it doesn't matter how close I hold that to the camera, it's never going to be anywhere near the size of Dan's, that's for sure. That's only in fish terms, by the way, guys. Down. Something showing a little bit of interest in my octopus bait there. On the left hand rod, it's giving a couple of slow pull downs. Has taken a... Oh, what's going on there?
My license
Dan's now gone and cast over my other rod, my right hand rod. Pulled me into a snag, most probably.
Everything's just come off.
Everything's just come off. Dan's rubbish nuts. Jesus, take the man to one of my best marks and he goes and casts over me. Come on then, get it in out of the way. What I was saying...
Pigs flying over there, quick. Stop bullying, you know.
What are
For a
you?
night test, I can't see.
Oh yeah, he's been for an eye test today, ladies and gentlemen.
First time in 2 years.
Been for an eye test. You can now see his nose. Well, it's neither. Oh my God, look at this. Do you know what I mean? How I do this once a week guiding is beyond me.
Huh?
Huh?
No.
What do you mean, no? What I was saying is something showing a bit of interest on my left hand rod. I had a couple of small pull downs. It's got a big bait on it, obviously. A couple of small pull downs. But the disco man went and cast over the top of it and it's disturbed everything. Well then, now all the shenanigans is over and Disco's cast over me. We've had a couple of fish. Disco wasn't happy with Alex's couple of questions towards me, so he says.
No.
So he wants to ask me your own gun.
Right. Most memorable fishing trip you've had? Road trip. Could be fish, scenery, person you're with, like now.
Well, memorable moment, that'd have to be the same as I said with Alex, with my dad, yeah? But the most memorable fishing trip would have to be my taupe session last year. Yeah, 6 taupe landed, 3 taupe lost. So that'd be my most memorable, single by myself, session. Go on then.
This question's been asked of me, but I want a second answer.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
go on.
don't laugh, okay?
You'll have to talk up maybe. Go on.
Last year, somebody asked you, what is your go-to bait? Okay?
Mackerel.
What's your second, if you had choice?
Oh, my go-to bait. So
I know
if
it's mackerel.
if I could only if I could only use one bait forever, would be mackerel.
You're not allowed to.
So you want a second forever bait?
Yeah.
Most probably would be crab. Yeah. Yeah. Because I catch every predator fish on mackerel and I can target my bass, my hounds, my flounders on the crab. There you are. You don't do well on anything though.
Do you want? Right, third. You're gonna laugh.
Oh no.
What can I word it?
Just say it as it is.
Okay, don't laugh. The rod you've sold there in the past that you regret to date, biggest regret.
The rod I've sold in the past and it's my biggest regret to now. Now, that's a hard one, yeah?
Oh, it's daft.
I know why you're asking me that, because you sell so many rods because you don't know where you're coming and going. It would have to be, yeah, rods that I've sold in the past, yeah, and I regret to now, yeah, would have to be Grey's Orions. Old but gold. I've got my PPTs. I've got my go-to rods now. So yeah, Grey's Orions, definitely. I love the Grey's rods.
Fish you would love to catch. I know you've had taupe. It'd be my dream. I've said that in the last one. 2025. fish you most want to catch?
Oh, a fish I most want to catch this year. That's a bit naughty, that, because I'm not telling anybody what I'm targeting this year. So that's a bit naughty, that I've got a secret trip coming up this year that I haven't told a single person about. Not even you. I've booked time off, and I'll be going on this trip. I'm not going to tell you what the fish is, but I know the boys will be watching. So yeah, I'm not telling you. It's a fish, it's a trip we've got planned, and we haven't told anybody. And we're not telling anybody until it happens.
Please.
Nope. So no, you can't know that one. Have you got another one of your madness questions you want to ask me now?
Yeah, two.
Two?
But
Come
I
on
don't know
then.
if that one now might actually count for what you just answered.
Okay then.
In the YouTube community,
Oh fucking hell, here we go.
Yeah. who would you like to fish with? Well, you haven't had the chance, or you've just spoken to?
Out of YouTube community?
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with YouTube, that's what I see. Change the light switch in the bathroom, they do YouTube.
I've got a favourite YouTube channel.
Just curiosity, there's so many.
Honestly, yeah, there's nobody out there. Not that I don't want to fish with anybody in the YouTube community, but if I could most probably pick anybody in the YouTube community to fish with, would most probably be Stephen Howells. Yeah. Steve Howells, mate, unbelievable caster. I can't remember his channel, so excuse me for that, but I will put his channel in the description. If I could choose to pick with any YouTube channel filming angler, would be Steve Howells here from South Wales.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Worst apprentice you've ever had? Well, that doesn't count me.
Fucking hell.
It's a joke.
That's easy, eh? That's easy.
No.
Worst apprentice has to... Do you know what, Dan? You haven't been bad, mate, yeah? You come to me about 18 months ago. Yeah? Obviously knowing you most of your life, because you've lived in the same village, but not knowing you in person.
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'll say it on TV, I'll say it behind your back, I'll say it to your face. Definitely the nicest human being I've ever met in my life. But you come to me 18 months ago, you weren't the best caster.
No, still not.
Still not, obviously. But I've enjoyed, and I'm not going to take credit for it because it's your hard work, you've listened to some extent. But I've enjoyed watching you progress as an angler. Because you're a great guy, and I love showing you. I wouldn't say teaching, but I love showing you what I know. You got any more madness you want to ask me now? Are you happy now?
So I left this piece of paper in the car and it's too fast. Before, and I can't remember.
I'm happy with that. If you're happy with that, because it's getting a bit personal here.
What's your favourite fruit?
Favourite fruit, lasagna.
Yeah,
On that note, guys, I think we're about there. Dan wanted to ask me a few questions. So if you're new to the channel, what I've been doing is when I've been with a couple of different people, and I'd like to do it when I'm fishing with different people this year, is ask them a few different questions. Just get to know the angler, get to know why they fish, the reasons they fish, who inspires them to fish, who they like to follow, what their favourite rod is, what their favourite... Just get to know the angler. We done Dan a couple of weeks ago in one of our videos, and Alex asked me some questions, I've asked Alex some questions, and Dan wanted to obviously ask me a few himself. I think, yeah. And I've always said, if anybody's got anything to ask, please ask, put it in the comments, and I will ask it to the best of my abilities. And I have got a Facebook page, Fishing and Country Life with Tommy Joe Fishing. You can get hold of me on there, you can get hold of me on Instagram. My Facebook, you can get hold of me on there, drop me a message. Now I won't accept friend requests if you haven't got a profile picture, or if it just looks like you're a hacker or a nosy sod. But no, you know what I mean. But yeah, you get hold of me if there's any questions you want to ask. I'm no expert, but I will answer them to the best of my ability. I think that's fair enough, yeah? Yeah, cool, happy with that?
Yeah.
Back to the fishing. Back to the fishing.
Well, he might be the apprentice, people, but this lad is definitely worked out how to catch these fish. He's just had a massive slack liner there. On Dan, that's the one. Keep him up now, keep that rod up, boy. Keep that rod up. Oh, has he come out? No, he's there. Keep that rod up, Dan. Keep the rod up, boy. I would say the way that went could pull down in a slack line. Calm down. What have we got? Oh, small strap, boy. We've moved down to the lower levels now, with the tide dropping off and the swell easing off as well. We're about an hour off low water, and Disco there with the second eel of the night. Taught this lad too well, haven't I? And I've given him the best spot, you know what I mean? We're going in the debate of who's got the best spot. Does help. He's got nobody to slag me off with, right? Yeah, look at that for a slack line. Hey.
Channel, Uma. Yeah. Well, there's not much to update apart from we're getting a few strange bites. Either small eels or crabs, we can't quite decide between us. Dan's had a few more. We were just saying there's a channel that runs. I got an island to my left and then there's an island out in front of me, and I'm trying to land my baits just short of them. The one in front of me is about 80 yards, the one to my left is about 40 yards. I'm either trying to land short or get past them, but as soon as I get something past them, if I don't pick up a fish when I'm fishing past them, then I'm losing my gear. I'm about 6 leads gone, 2 sets of gear. Dan's lost 3 leads and 2 sets of gear. So we're losing a bit of gear, which was expected. It is a heavy, snaggy ground mark, like. But the fishing's quite slow, really. Dan's had 2 eels. I've had the 1 eel. Both of us have lost the fish in snags. We're getting plenty of small rattles, which is either small eels or lobsters, shellfish. Lobsters or crab or something. The only difference Dan's doing to me is he's fishing with bluey and mackerel cocktails. I'm fishing with, well, I'll show you now. So yeah, I'm fishing with large mackerel baits and sardine and mackerel cocktails, but doesn't seem to be doing the trick. It's now 20 past 10, low water's around about now. I think we'll give it an hour of the flood, see if it brings on some fish, and if not, the long old climb back up and the long old walk back to the car. All done?
Yeah, we're on.
We're on. It's not big.
It's a fish.
Oh. Feels alright, like. Oh no!
Huh?
Oh no!
On Dan! Go on, Disco! He's on him now, boy! Keep him up, Dan! Keep him up, boy! Go on, Disco boy! Ooh! 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 Disco lad is on the heels, boy. It's a good heel, that Dan. Lightly hooked. Hey, but up she comes. Number 3, Dan. That's a bigger one, Dan. Hey, Disco. Definitely in the money seat. Missed that one, though, lad. He's definitely in the money seat tonight, though. Squid baits, Dan.
Squid and bluey.
Squid and bluey all night, or?
Bluey, pretty much all night. Bluey and mackerel, bluey. Good.
Bluey's definitely doing the business then, isn't he?
Oh, shit. No?
Yeah. Look at the garfish down here, guys. I'm not sure if you'll see them in the camera, but there's absolutely loads and loads of them. We'll try and... Ah, they've gone, look. We seen them earlier, we thought they were a shoal mackerel, but they're gars, we think. Or they could be lawns and the bass chasing them. Yeah, down the sides here, look. Don't. Oh yeah, look down the side there. Gars here, yeah. Shoals and shoals of them. Time to pass the gear back up and make our way back up. Up and over. Up and over the mountains. It's a long old climb. Long old climb. Yeah, don't look down. Pass me the rods up now, Dan, yeah. Please. Frozen. Frozen solid. Well, it's safe to say the big ones didn't turn up. Dan managed the best fish of the night. Dan managed the best fishing of the night. That means that Dan had the best spot. Dan ended up with 3 eels, and I had a tiny strap eel and a dogfish. But all in all, a great night, comfortable night fishing at the bottom of the cliff. Now I know that it was a little bit of a long video of showing the get down and a bit of getting back up, but I wanted to show the reality of what I do when I'm on the rocks, because I don't show my marks very often, or hardly ever at all. I thought I would show the reasons why, because I don't really want people to follow me in case somebody gets hurt off the back of what I'm doing. Not a bad night, let's go.
Oh, good.
Good bit of fun. Yeah. Change the scenery. Yeah. We could just about see you in all that camo. Thought you were becoming a car angler then. Haven't got the patience with it. Go and see the hooks with you.
if we're honest. Oh. Well guys, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you some sort of enjoyed. Until next time, keep safe, keep fishing, and keep chasing them dreams. You done? Oh, nice mark and hurting up.
Too old for this shit.